Hi everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect. So, things didn't go so well last round. Let's try and prepare a bit better. So, combat sense is quite a good little skill. We'll take that. I don't know if these are organised well or not. I don't know if they're in power order or anything. So I guess we'll just go for ones with bigger numbers and try and keep it as trim as we can in general. They're also 160 times 36. Well, not that good. But mine's got a 3 on it, so we'll keep the one I've got. And these are less accurate. Less accurate. Can't use that yet. Okay, so all my guns are done. Guess I'll just... yeah, that sounds good. And they've got pros and cons, so actually maybe these things are bad. Maybe I should put a bit more thought into it. Like heatsink would be better for this, really, probably. Ah, well, we'll keep going as we are. However, high caliber barrels seem to have more minus than plus, so heat absorption is obviously my main problem. And that should go on my sniper rifle. Oh, maybe that should go on my sniper rifle. Right, these are overall bad, so let's just turn them into gel, clear the inventory out. Oh, I can't. I see. Only specific things can go on specific weapons. But there is some crossover. I don't really use the pistols with the soldiers. We'll just work through. Right, that's going to do for now. Do I have any level ups? Yes, I do. Health regen, got to be good. And restore shields, that's got to be good as well. Alright, let's go with that. Hopefully this time we'll get a win. I don't know why I'm doing so badly. I guess I'm just not used to the combat system yet. Hopefully that's what it is. Right, cover is obviously a priority. Let's find some cover as soon as possibly can. How about that? Great, I've already been shot. That's a good start. Oh great, I'm already fucking dead. Maybe I should go for some grenades on this thing. It's very keen to come out of cover, annoyingly. I think that's more effective than grenades, to be honest. I don't know if you can no-scope effectively. where's Tali and what is she doing? Oh, she's right there. This thing must have a weak spot, but I die so fast I'm not going to spend any time looking for it. Right, I'll take it.
Perimeter secured.
Okay, I'm guessing down that hole is where I'm meant to go. I don't know if my allies did anything then. Ashley was dead, and I'm not really sure what Tali was doing, but she certainly didn't seem to be attacking the big boss robot. Hopefully by the time I get to the next boss encounter I'll have some better armor or something. It looks like you can have 6 shields by the looks of my HUD, and I've got 1. Well, there's no cover here, as far as I can see. Whoops, it was just a gut reaction then. Thought it was a baddie. I think most of my bullets went straight into the wall then. Looks like my allies just shoot at the wall too.
All clear. It looks like this cavern formed around the ruin, after it was built.
It's interesting, but I don't know how you come up with that conclusion. But it looks like Tali has some useful information, so I'm glad we've got her with us. Tell you what, it feels a bit Phantasy Star-y, this little bit. I can't justify why, but it does. I wish you'd automatically take your guns out as well. There you go. They did do something.
Looks like a lava flow poured in here.
They're missing loads of lockers here. Not exploring properly. Tell you what else it reminds me a bit of, The Dig. Played the LucasArts adventure The Dig.
Hello? Could somebody help me? Please? Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
Yeah, we've come to rescue you. But it was a while ago for me that I got this plot hook. You know, it's been a week since I played, so I can't remember how we got here. We had a lead, and we decided to come and get you because we thought you would have more information about the next bits, because you're an expert on the Protheans. I can't remember where we got the lead to find you.
Liara Tassoni, I presume.
Thank the goddess. I did not think anyone would come looking for me. Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
Your mother is working with Saren. Whose side are you on?
What? I am not on anybody's side. I may be Benezia's daughter, but I'm nothing like her. I have not spoken to her in years. Please, just get me out of here.
I think that's right. Is this the... We got it out of the old recording, didn't we? That's right.
How'd you end up in there?
I was exploring the ruins when the Geth showed up, so I hid in here. Can you believe that? Geth beyond the veil! I activated the tower's defenses. I knew the barrier curtains would keep them out. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please!
We'll find some way to help you.
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
Okay, well, let's go kill him then. Ah, now I did get my weapons out automatically. That seems to be completely random. I think anything that will give me more weapon overheat time is going to be a good thing. Okay. I'm not 100% sure how the mining laser controls determines who's an enemy,
We're good, Commander.
but we'll go with it. Okay, this is new. So I can't just trial and error it, surely. There must be a way to get through this properly. Are you kidding me? I think I pressed the wrong button then. That should have been a down. I just didn't expect it to be down 3 to 4 times in a row. Ah, here we go. Well, I don't know how it took them so long to get round to that.
How did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
We blasted through with the mining laser.
Of course. Yes, that makes sense. Please, get me out of here before more Geth arrive. That button over there should shut down this containment field.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on! I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Saren's looking for the conduit. Think fast, Miss Prothean expert.
The conduit, but I don't know.
What the hell was that?
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event. We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Okay, I agree. I'm not 100% sure the difference between these two. I guess this one is more planning, and this one's more doing, and we're a doer.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
Why does
He
Joke
needs
have
to move
reverb?
faster.
don't know why Joker was all reverby in my earpiece, but we'll go with it.
Surrender. Or don't. That would be more fun.
What do you want?
There a reason you're in my way?
The same reason you're here. The Asari. Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us. Hand the doctor over.
Whatever it is you want, you are not getting it from me.
She'll stay with us, thanks.
Not an option. Saren wants her, and he always gets what he wants. Kill her. Spare the Asari if you can. If not, doesn't matter.
Okay, find cover, find cover. Where's cover? Ah, there we go. We'll take this cover.
I've lost shields!
Oh, I'm dead already. Right, let's take some more health kits. I think I practically live on health kits. That's pretty much how I played Dragon Age as well. Oh, I wasn't too tough in the end.
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
He's a jerk. Oh. You need to loosen up a bit though, Liara. On this ship, humans can say what they like. We don't tell our crew what to say and think. Don't think, do we? No. No, he's free to do his job as we like. We've established that.
It's a coping mechanism. You'll get used to it.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
So, my first question is, how come you know Saren so well? But why 50 years? You don't look 50.
How old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Damn! I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may seem like a long time to a short-lived species like yours, but among the Asari I am barely considered more than a child. That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
I don't know if any of you guys have ever watched The Apprentice, or specifically the UK copy of The Apprentice. And it seems pretty regularly, like towards the end, they have a review, a sort of mini biography on all the candidates that are left. And I can't remember if it was this year or the year before, or if it just happens over and over again. But people are like, oh, it's so hard to be me. People think I'm so pretty and they don't take me seriously. Yeah, it must be such a terrible crime. You know, it must be horrible being so pretty that... come on. It's not like anyone that reads your paper is going to go and research how old you are first.
Did your research turn up anything interesting?
What is interesting is what I did not turn up. There is remarkably little archaeological evidence of the Protheans, and even less that might explain why they disappeared. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
Cycle?
What cycle? What are you talking about?
The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
Huh. Oh, because we've seen it in our vision.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines. The Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of... How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions? Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear. I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
Okay, this isn't helping us find Saren or the conduit.
Of course, you are right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit, or Saren.
Oh, Ashley is so jealous. That was actually quite useful information. This game is really well conceived. This is definitely the first time I've played it since I've completed the trilogy. And the way stuff is kind of told to you right at the beginning, it's very clever. And I'll try not to give anything away. I'm just going to make it a very quiet LP, I suspect, but I don't want to spoil the development.
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Part of me wants to say this, but she's being nice, so we'll be nice to her for now.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Protheans' true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
We can talk again after you've seen the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
I'm not the bloody council. Way to take the shine off it.
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
It's none of your business.
Don't tell me how to do my job.
You are free to act as you see fit, Commander. Our role is to offer guidance and advice.
It's up to you if you're smart enough to listen.
Fuck you.
I don't need this.
Communications cut, Commander.
An artificial intelligence is a self-aware computing system capable of learning and independent decision-making. Creation of a conscious AI requires adaptive code, a slow, expensive education, and a specialized quantum computer called a blue box. An AI cannot be transmitted across a communication channel or computer network. Without its blue box, an AI is no more than data files. Loading these files into a new blue box will create a new personality, as variations in the quantum hardware and runtime results create unpredictable variations. The Geth serve as a cautionary tale against the dangers of rogue AI, and in Citadel space they are technically illegal. Advocacy groups argue, however, that an AI is a living, conscious entity, deserving the same rights as organics. They argue that continued use of the term artificial is institutionalized racism on the part of organic life. The term synthetic is considered the politically correct alternative.
Well, I think we can agree John Shepard doesn't have any time for social justice warriors, political correctness, or, in fact, artificial intelligences.
Omni-tools are handheld devices that combine a computer microframe, sensor analysis pack, and manufacturing fabricator. Versatile and reliable, an Omni-tool can be used to analyze and adjust the functionality of most standard equipment, including weapons and armor, from a distance. The fabrication module can rapidly assemble small three-dimensional objects from common reusable industrial plastics, ceramics, and light alloys. This allows for field repairs and modifications to most standard items, as well as the reuse of salvaged equipment. Omni-tools are standard issue for soldiers and first-in colonists. Combat hard suits use a dual-layer system to protect the wearer. The inner layer consists of fabric armor with kinetic padding. Areas that don't need to be flexible, such as the chest or shins, are reinforced with sheets of lightweight, ablative ceramic. The outer layer consists of automatically generated kinetic barriers. Objects traveling above a certain speed will trigger the barrier's reflex system and be deflected, provided there is enough energy left in the shield's power cell. Armored hard suits are sealable to protect the wearer from extremes of temperature and atmosphere. Standard equipment includes an onboard mini-frame and a communications, navigation, and sensing suite. The mini-frame is designed to accept and display data from a weapon's smart targeting system to make it easier to locate and eliminate enemies.